Hey everyone, welcome to Crepe Myrtle Row. My name is Lisa. Today I have a thrift haul for you guys. It's not as big as some of the other ones I normally do, but it's still a pretty good amount of stuff that I found. So let's just get started. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you is these corbels. I haven't even unwrapped them. I guess, well, I'm going to leave them wrapped because it's easier for me to store them like that. They hang on the wall. These are not vintage, but I only paid $1 for the entire set. But I'm going to like distress them a little more, put some different paint colors, and probably use them as bookends. I really don't have anywhere else in my house that I think I can put the corbels. Sometimes they look good just sitting on a shelf just like they are, you know, and decorate with them like that. But, and yes, I would prefer to have vintage ones. I do have two pair of vintage ones that are hanging up in my living room. But, you know, you can make these look like they're the authentic ones. And for $1 for the set, I couldn't pass that up. Okay, the next piece was just this cute little basket for 99 cents. I just thought that was, you know, really neat. Be nice with a little plant sitting in it somewhere. Could do it out on my porch, in my living room, really anywhere, but couldn't pass that up for 99 cents. And then this, and it's an actual oil painting someone done, and I don't know why, I just love this little piece. Even the crackle finish they did on the frame, and it was 50 cents. And I just love that. And then next, let's see, this was 99 cents. And is this like an orchid pot or something? I'm not sure. I think it's a certain type of plant that's made to go in these. But I love the blue and white dishes and the Delft pattern and stuff. So definitely wanted to get that for 99 cents. And it has a lot of crazing. I don't know if you can see it up close. Yeah, the crazing on it and stuff was really nice. And then next I have this picture frame, and it was $1.99. And I just thought it was cool because it's like an iris there. Next is this vintage cookbook. Now, I already have this one. If you've seen my kitchen tour, I don't know that I actually showed. I showed my cookbooks are right there. And this is on the end of them. So I can't remember if I actually showed where you could see the front of this one. But I love these vintage cookbooks. And I don't know if I've mentioned this to y'all. I have a little small bookcase size booth in an antique mall in Tryon, North Carolina. It's Tryon Antique Mall. So if you're in the Western North Carolina area or upstate of South Carolina and you want to go visit there, I do have a booth in there. But I'm probably going to put this in that or put it on my Etsy store and sell it. Because I know these are hard to find, you know, the vintage ones that's really nice like this. And I know several people are always, oh, I wish I could find one. So I found one. And I try to keep my prices, you know, reasonable. I have to mark them up some, you know, make it worth my while of driving around and finding things and all that, you know, and taking the time to price and all. But I still try to keep my prices reasonable enough that I try to think of as if I was out buying, would I be willing to pay that price? And I know I'm a cheapskate. And, you know, I know what thrifted prices are, but I try to keep in mind, okay, if I was not a thrifter and I wanted this, what would I be willing to pay for it? So I try to be fair about it. The next items, and I don't know what I paid for that. I think it was $1.50, something like that. The next items was this stack of old vintage hymn books. And this one's from like 1929, so I'm thinking maybe the other ones are similar in year. And I mean, they're just really messed up. But I thought, how pretty would that be? Just a stack like that laying on a shelf. I could even take some ribbon, like some lace, and tie it into a knot around it. But just sit a little figurine, bird figurine or something. But I just love that. And at that same thrift store, I picked up this set of plates. And it said they were $2 each, but everything they had that was glassware and like plates and stuff, they had for half price. So I got them for $1 a piece. So there's that one. That one. And that one. And again, these, I don't really need them in my kitchen. So I will probably be putting them in my booth or on Etsy. Sometimes I'll put stuff in my booth. If it doesn't do well there, then I'll turn around and put it on Etsy because that has a bigger audience of people, you know, looking for certain things. And I try to keep my booth switched out. Every week I go up there and I move stuff around, change things out. If I see something that's been sitting there for a few weeks and not going anywhere, I might take it out for a while so that I have room to put new stuff in. So like I said, I may try it there. If it doesn't work, then probably Etsy. And then the next thing I got there, and I have 6 of them, is these set of glasses. And I ended up getting these for like 50 cents a piece. But I just thought they're neat. I like you can grip onto them and all, but these would be pretty in some fall tablescapes. And I know a lot of people still like to drink these because they're still bumpy on the inside too, but I just thought they were cool. And I know a lot of people really like the vintage pieces like that. Okay, at that same thrift store, I got this. So it says $6, but it was $3 because it was half price. Just a neat little, I don't know, is this still called hobnail or is it diamond pattern when it's raised like that, but it's not the round like traditional hobnail. But I thought it was really cute, and for $3, it, you know, little dishes like this come in handy. You know, you can put them on your dresser to throw small pieces of jewelry in or something, or in a bathroom you could use them for something. You know, they come in handy. Put candy in them, although that one's awful small for that. But these next 2 pieces were $1 a piece, and it was the sugar and creamer. I don't know the pattern, but I thought that would be very pretty during fall, because sometimes I do mix my milk glass in with my fall colors, and I had not seen that pattern with the leaves, but I thought it was very pretty. So if you know the name of that pattern, please tell me below. I don't know what it is. I haven't researched it. Oh, and then the handles, I don't know if I showed, the handles look like little branches and stuff. And then this next plate, and it says $1 on it, but it was 50 cents. They who plant a garden work hand in hand with God. I love that. I have got to find somewhere in my living room to put this. It needs cleaning up because I've done my living room in a very garden greenhouse feel for the spring and summer. And this would be perfect in there. And it does have the little holes here where you can add the string or the hanger. And it's made in Japan. So I think that will be pretty in there. And then the next thing I have is actually this hat. It says, "Live, Love, Jesus." And I just love all of this sparkliness and the little shabbiness of it right there with the little pink shining through. This was brand new. It still had the tags on it, and I think I paid $1 for it at a thrift store. I'm always looking for hats. And I mean, even if they're used, I look at them and see if they're real clean looking, like you can't tell they've been worn, and I really like it, I'm gonna get it. I can bring it home and sanitize it and clean it myself. So same way about pillows. I'll do the same thing. So, which, speaking of, let me get, I got these 2 pillows, and they're made out of the outdoor material to go out on my porch. I mix and match my patterns out there, my colors, everything. It is just a very eclectic style porch. But I got those, and like I said, they're the, what is it called, like sunbrella material. So they're kind of water resistant if it rains on them. Which for the most part, the porch, it has to be raining pretty hard to come inside, like raining sideways to come inside. So I try to put things out there that if it does get wet, it's not the end of the world. It's not going to ruin it. But when I can find matching pairs, and these were $2 a piece, you know, I'll clean them up and they're good to go. So always look at your thrift stores for your pillows too. Now, lastly, I have another big basket, and I know I don't need any more big baskets, but I love the looks of this one, and it was only $5. See how big it is? I love this. And my thoughts are to put it out on my porch, my front porch this summer, and get like 2 pots of flowers to sit, you know, just have them in the pots. Maybe even ones that have the trays to hold them, or the self-watering trays, so they won't quite deteriorate the basket as quick. And then have that sitting out on my porch somewhere. I mean, for $5. And it makes a perfect gathering basket too. You know, I've mentioned this before, some of my big baskets I use when I'm decorating my house, especially when I'm changing out the season and I need to go around and take things down. I grab a basket like this and I go get all my little small things gathered up together so that I can take them into one room and then put them away. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment below and let me know what your favorite piece is. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't already subscribe to my channel, I would love for you to join my YouTube family. I hope y'all have a very blessed day. Bye.